Welcome back to Pinky Brown's Life Vlog. For today's vlog, I'm going to dance. It's a dance boys do fall in love. This dance is this is for my generation. Those were the days that disco is not yet in, and these are the years that not really quite the same as the disco, but this one is they will separate the seat for the boys and for the girls, and the boys uh, will lay their hands to the girls who they wanted to dance, or to their crushes, or the one that they like to dance, and they will lay their hands and ask permission and say, may I dance you? It was really memorable because it's not the same as this generation, and it's really an honor if someone will ask you to dance, and especially if you are if your crush asks you to dance, and then you will feel kilig. I don't know what's that in English, but it's like, oh my God, it's like this is the moment. So this is the in this dance. I feel sorry for those who did not ask anyone to dance, and they will call them as they are bangko, or nagbubutas ng bangko if no one asked them to dance. But unfortunately, yours truly, I'm not always been asked by someone, but I don't really. Sometimes but most of the time someone asked me to dance. So this dance is memorable for me and my sister. We're not close, but when they play this song, this dance is we sing and dance together, and we like this very much. And I'm quite famous with the exes, so if who are curious to know who is my first love, my first kiss, shout out to my best friend, my very first friend in Pasay City in Barangay 185 in R. Higgins Street. Is shout out to Mary Grace Pedroso Fragata. I can't remember, after 30 years you still remember who is my first love and my first kiss, and blah blah blah, and so on and so forth. So no further ado, let's get started. But before that, we do the shout out to Arlene Sudayan Bas from Sacramento. I wish I could visit you there again. I miss you. Shout out to Carol Joy Tupan in Qatar. Shout out to TK Mikamura in Japan. Shout out to Dulce Toriaga in Oman. Shout out to Lorelai Herrera. Shout out to Nati Lasiste. Shout out to Manay Farah family. Shout out to Luz Bautista also. Shout out to Janet De Lima. Shout out to Jasmine Lapada in Italy. Shout out to Ana Indaya. Shout out to Brett Herrera in Binyan, in Taol Binyan City. Hello. And shout out to Grace De Lima. Shout out to Maria Lourdes, Angela and William Brand. Shout out to Jasmine and Marisa Hig. Shout out to Manay Crispin in Matthew Tenorio. Shout out to Elvira and Joanna Mabatas in Cornwall. Mike Kaysin and Kuya Joe Mabatas, Araceli Mabatas, Ramil Mabatas, Manoy Jess, Ron, Ate Beverly and Cendric. Shout out to Manay Rowena Obligado in family. Shout out to Manay Baba in Greece. Shout out to Kagawad Rehimna Istorque and TOB Ilaya, Dao Capi City. Happy Fiesta to all. Shout out to Tita Milet, to Tita Yang, to Tita Belen in New York. Shout out to Rochelle Mabini in New York, and Ronald Rempilio in New York. Shout out to Christy Lampong. Shout out to Leslie Canaria. Shout out to Nanette Gonzalez. Shout out to Dan Fortosa. Shout out to Andrew Bula and family. Shout out to Jessica Stahl. Shout out to Margie Balisi. Shout out to Sharon Sarona. Shout out to Divine Roman. Shout out to my kumari Merlin T for always commenting on my channel. Shout out to Vanessa Borella. Shout out to Manay William in Manay Lumen. Shout out to Lani Pasiona. Shout out to Melody Arquibel. Shout out to Aida Owamel and Agnes Esquera Romulo. Shout out to Sergeant Madayag. Shout out to Jensen Lopez, and shout out to Sergeant Tulad. So no further ado, let's get started.
Baby said you had to be a lover one way or the so I just step straight, don't cry now. Don't cry now. Every time who loves me dancing in a crowded room. At the end of the day, making love to a paper moon. She said, boys do fall in love. They make time, they get love on a Saturday night. And she said, hearts beat as they dance in the street to a radio. Oh, boys do fall in love. They make time, they get love on a Saturday night. And she said, hearts beat as they dance in the street to a radio. Oh, boys fall in love. Boys. She said, hearts beat as they dance in the street to the radio. Oh, boys do fall in love. They make time, they get love on a Saturday night. And she said, hearts beat as they dance in the street to the radio. Oh, boys do fall in love. They make time, they get love on a Saturday night. Baby said you had to be a lover, one way or the other. Nobody wins without once getting instant to cry now. Don't cry now. Love is just a game you play in high school. Girls know how to be cruel most of the time. Girls are cruel to be nice, so don't cry now. Don't cry now. Every time a big fool must be dancing around in a room. At the end of the day, making love to a paper moon. And she said, boys do fall in love. They make time, they get love on a Saturday night. And she said, hearts beat as they dance in the street to a radio. Oh, boys fall in love. Baby knows I like to be excited. No one wants to fight it. It's getting late, so I just step straight. Don't cry now. Don't cry now. Every time who loves me dancing in a crowded room. At the end of the day, making love to a paper moon. She said, boys do fall in love. They make time, they get love on a Saturday night. And she said, hearts beat as they dance in the street to a radio. Oh, boys do fall in love. They make time, they get love on a Saturday night. And she said, hearts beat as they dance in the street to a radio. Oh, boys fall in love.
give me a thumbs up if you like it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Pinky Brown's Life Vlog. Thank you for the... See you in the next vlog. Bye!